Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing the Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. Just about to start on the Osgiliath evil mode. It says this ancient Gondorian city straddles the Anduin River east of Minas Tirith and for years has defended against river crossings. Until now, when us orcs crossed the river. Okay. Oh, it's Gothmog fight. Alright. Let's see here. Invoke Sauron's Malice, increasing ally damage, or Barad-dûr. Oh, that's right. This is the, Isn't this the damage over time, though? Why does it just say weaken foes with Sauron's malevolence? Okay. Well, not super descriptive, but... Oh, yeah. It does some good damage. Alright, Fell Strikes, or Crippling Blades. Okay, let's... I think this is not accurate, though. Yeah, this is not actually truly a crippling type ability. I don't know why they did such a bad job on skill descriptions in this game, but like... You know, you would look at this and go, oh yeah, that's probably an ability that is like a crippling type skill, but it doesn't actually appear that that's the case, or at least it's not handled in the same way that the actual character, you know, crippling abilities are. So like normally, if I'm using a crippling attack, this would literally delay Elagos' turn, but of course it didn't here. He was able to still use his, you know, arrow ability immediately after, so again, not really sure why that's the case. I feel like they could have done a bit better of a job there. Plunk, down you go. Let's work on Aiden next. Strikes without mercy. Eh. Yeah, I kind of think that maybe Rage of Sauron isn't worth using in this evil mode. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I actually wonder if even that damage over time is really worth doing because he hits so hard with... Yeah, and maybe you know, just taking somebody out earlier would have been better. I'm not sure on that though. All right, who's up next? Troll, vet, and a drummer. Okay, let's do battle march here. We'll just speed him up. I think that. What is she wearing there? Or like her pants? I don't recognize those. Anyhow. Alright, well, since he's going next, we're gonna stun him. Thump. Man, these guys hit really hard. Do a battle march here on him. Stunning blades on her. Completely destroys her. I don't even think we need to heal, so let's just use the Sonic Fury. Yeah, it's finished him off. We'll stun Elagos. Man, these two are just disgustingly strong. Alright, here's the Witch King. Wrath of Strike at mortal fools with the fury of darkness. Fear, consume life, Morgul wind. Let's fear Idril. I don't know if Barathor is immune to fear here, but he could be, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's do consume life. It's pretty weak. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the way to go here. Morgul Wind. Because he does way too much damage to allow him to live much longer. Okay. So there's a new sword for Barithor. Sword of Isildur, High King of Gondor. Morwen gets a 3rd Age Iron Mordor Battle Axe. Aiden's getting a 3rd Age Orc Crescent Spear of Mordor. There's a Polished Elfstone of Shadow Protection. I vaguely remember doing this multiple times for those, but I don't know if I'll do that this time. But yeah, a Polished Elfstone of Shadow Protection would be pretty good. And then Berthor, a Gondorian Steel Warrior Fog. Alright, so let's take a look at these items before we go. I just remember so many characters being weak against Shadow, but I don't know. I've been completely destroying everything, so I probably won't bother. Alright, so here's his new sword. 205 base damage, plus 23 damage per level. 5 strength, 2 dex, 2 speed. That's pretty good. Although, again, now I've got this 2nd Age Longsword of the Accursed, and man, that HP absorb is so good. The only thing I guess I would say is if you are maybe more physical, or have a physical based Barithor, maybe this would be better, right? If you're depending more on his swordcraft abilities to be doing the damage, right? Because this is going to do quite a bit more damage. But for me, it actually is kind of nice to be getting a bunch of HP back due to counterattacks. So I've kind of been liking that. But anyways, yeah, there's his sword. Actually, this looks a lot like Andoril, Aragorn's sword from the movies. Maybe I'll just try that out and just see how it does. Polished Elfstone of Shadow Protection also gives +3 Spirit. That's pretty cool. Always like getting more Spirit. Here's his new pants. 8 more armor, a bit more dexterity, resistance to pierce, but vulnerable against blunt. Okay. Next up here is going... I thought Morwen got a new axe. That's weird. Oh, I wonder if that's the same axe that I've, stolen a bunch from. Was it the Iron Mordor Battle Axe? I should check now. I actually don't remember what the rewards were. I wonder if that's what's going on, right? We probably just got another one of those. Which I think I stole a bunch from what's his name? I think I stole 2 of them from Gothmog. Anyways, all right. So it looks like the last reward here is the 3rd Age Orc Crescent Spear of Mordor. I don't know about this. 137 and 13 per level. Oh yeah, it's definitely better in terms of damage. I don't like the minus dex and minus speed, but yeah, I probably won't use this actually. Yeah, I won't use this actually. I don't care about his his physical damage, so that's fine. Okay, that is it for the evil mode though. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.